Yeah, it's no secret that DK64 is getting a lot of scrutiny, isn't it? For the past decade or so, well, I definitely, as much as my dismay, see where they're coming from. From the segregated items, and that's about it, to the more subtle problems of DK64. But before I start praising this game, let me get me over some common criticisms. First and foremost, the segregated items of DK64. Not gonna lie, it's a big stinker, isn't it? The problem is, of course, you'll be constantly looking for a tag barrel in order to collect a certain item. The biggest culprit is, of course, anything that's color coded. Like there are many instances where you play as Chunky, you'll see some green bananas, and only to get some teased by some blue bananas. You need to hop back to the barrel to swap to Planky, only to see a switch with Donkey, and sadly, this is pretty much the whole game. My solution would just be being able to collect any color-coded items with any Kong. And I do mean the color-coded items. I do still think that the gold bananas should still be segregated because it might trivialize a couple of them. And also if you hit a switch, you just swap to that specific Kong. So there, re-release DK64 with these problems fixed. And voila, now everyone would finally see it as the masterpiece it always was. Look, the problem of notes resetting was fixed in the Xbox Live version of Banjo-Kazooie. I would think that people would probably sing a different tune if that wasn't fixed. Sure, there is the problem of too many bonus stakes, some jank, and beaver bar, but let's pretend that they don't exist. Let me gush all over the game, shall we? Well, first and foremost, is a game with the same scope as DK64 wasn't all that common in that era. No, really it wasn't. I mean, you're playing a game of Glover, and all of a sudden, boom! A new large open world game with the best graphics is known at your doormat. And of course, you'll be dishing that Glover out the window in order to play some DK64. So yeah, the game was like a big deal back then, and it still is. Well, at least to me it is. I know, having a bigger world doesn't make for better game design, but luckily, just like the other rare platformers, there's so much variety in DK64. You'll puzzle, you'll race, you'll platform, do bonus stakes, explore and fight bosses. So yeah, DK64 has a lot to offer, and it's always backed up with a lot of charm and personality. And speaking of personality, I think even the detractors would say that DK64 is oozing with personality. For instance, if you ask which one is the best Donkey Kong, everyone's gonna vote for that, the one from DK64, because I mean, just hearing him,
Okay.
it's like already the best song you ever heard, and that's already on top of a fantastic soundtrack that really enhances the atmosphere. So yeah, that is why DK64 is the matrix of video games.